much. Let's look live at the White House right now, where the countdown is very much active and on for when President-elect Donald Trump will take power. Mr. Trump says transition preparations are already underway with just 74 days until Congress certifies the election. In the meantime, President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris vowing a peaceful transition of power. Harris urging her supporters to support that transition, but keep fighting for democracy. Listen.
While I concede this election, I do not concede the fight that fueled this campaign. The fight for freedom, for opportunity, for fairness, and the dignity of all people. A fight for the ideals at the heart of our nation. The ideals that reflect America at our best. That is a fight I will never give up.
The words of Vice President Kamala Harris there to her supporters. Let's go live to CBS News campaign reporter Allison Novelo in the state of Pennsylvania, a state that was a sore loss for Democrats. Allie, is this more of a value statement on the part of the vice president, or are we forecasting to perhaps she is saying there is a future for Democrats and a future for her, Kamala Harris, in politics?
Hi, Reed. Well, I think what happened on election night was a real wake-up call for Harris and the Democratic Party as a whole. Trump made gains almost everywhere, right? Republicans took back the Senate, not to mention that Trump saw support from voters who have traditionally voted for Democratic candidates in the past, like Latino men. After talking to some Harris campaign staffers here on the ground, I think the focus right now for them is just to try to understand why it is that ultimately most Americans decided to vote Donald Trump back into the White House. Reed?
Allie, stay with us because I want to talk about this on the other side of something we want to play for our viewers. It's Vice President Harris talking specifically to young voters. Let's listen.
To the young people who are watching, it is okay to feel sad and disappointed, but please know it's going to be okay. On the campaign, I would often say, when we fight, we win. But here's the thing. Sometimes the fight takes a while. That doesn't mean we won't win. That doesn't mean we won't win. The important thing is don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. Don't ever stop trying to make the world a better place. This is not a time to throw up our hands. This is a time to roll up our sleeves. This is a time to organize, to mobilize, and to stay engaged for the sake of freedom and justice and the future that we all know we can build together.
So I've been watching TikTok and seeing young voters, what they have to say. A lot of them saying, I'm all up in my feelings, but they're also all up in their thoughts. What are you hearing from young voters out there about why they think Kamala Harris fell short?
Well, as I said earlier, right, Trump made gains with almost every demographic. But when I asked young voters why they felt that Harris ultimately wasn't able to inspire the same level of support and turnout that we had seen in previous election cycles, like with President Joe Biden in 2020, one young voter told me that he believed it was because Harris came across as rather tone deaf on the issue of Israel and Gaza. Let's take a listen.
Harris's blatant disregard for people of Palestine, Muslim people in America, just being tone deaf to their concerns. And when you do that, you're going to lose a lot of support. And I think that's what happened.
And additionally, I talked to another young voter about why he felt that Harris had a bit of a disconnect with young men. He said that he felt that Harris largely focused on the issue of abortion rights, right, and catering to women, getting out the vote with women. So let's take a listen to what this young voter had to say.
His message probably resonates better than Kamala Harris's, and a lot of his campaigning, like he went on the Rogan podcast show, and he garnered a lot of support from that, and I don't think Kamala did a lot with young white male voters to target to them.
So ultimately, it just sounds like Harris didn't do enough to connect with some of these young voters on the issues that they cared about most. Reed?
Well, if information and feedback is indeed medicine, it will be fascinating to see if Democrats want to take that medicine, that dose, and then maybe redirect. Allie, thank you so much. Fascinating glimpse into the minds of young voters. We appreciate you today.